Hello, everyone. Welcome back and good afternoon. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
And together we're Backyard Musings, Apple Valley, California.
And we are talking, this is not good. This is not a good story. I mean, it's a good story to know about, but kind of scary. Another issue coming from China.
Yeah, this is not good for those people over there. Southern China is battling its worst Chikungunya outbreak on record. And that's spelled Chikungunya, Chikungunya outbreak, fueled by mosquitoes and changing environmental conditions. An editorial published in Biocontaminant on August 11th, 2025 highlights that Guangdong Province is now facing the largest Chikungunya fever outbreak ever documented in China. And China's been around for thousands of years. Since late July, health officials had confirmed more than 4,000 infections. The majority of these cases, over 3,600, have been reported in Shunde District of Foshan, while additional cases have emerged in Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Hong Kong, and Macao. Would you like to know more?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of people.
Hong Kong, that's densely packed too.
Yeah. Chikungunya fever is caused by Chikungunya virus, an RNA virus belonging to the alpha virus genus in the Togaviridae.
Yep, good job. Yeah.
Family. Okay. It is spread through the bites of infected Aedes mosquitoes, primarily Aedes. I'm not even going to accept that. Aegypti, and Aedes albopictus, which are also known carriers of dengue and Zika viruses.
Yeah, dengue and Zika, we've reported on Zika before. That is nasty. Remember, Scott, when a pregnant woman contracts the Zika virus from a mosquito bite?
Affects the fetus.
Yeah, the baby is born with a tiny head.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just it's insidious. The illness typically begins with sudden high fever and severe joint pain, often accompanied by rash, headache, and muscle aches. I'm feeling that right now.
I'm itchy.
I've got rash. My feet are itchy. I've got joint pain, probably because I'm so old. I just don't have the fever. But I got everything else. Unlike diseases that spread directly between people, Chikungunya requires a mosquito vector. Remember, mosquitoes are tiny, making effective control of mosquito populations the most important strategy for prevention.
The outbreak reflects, both the global spread of chikungunya and the favorable conditions for mosquito-borne diseases in southern China, says lead author Guangguo Ying of South China Normal University. They have a normal university, okay?
As opposed to abnormal, Scott.
Abnormal, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's where you go if you can't make it at the normal university.
Yeah, I guess.
Authorities. Oh no, that's yours.
That's mine. Authorities have launched a province-wide campaign urging residents to remove stagnant water and reduce mosquito breeding sites. The editorial also stresses that effect of the ice age. You know what they had there before. I changed it to ice age. Urbanization and global travel are expanding the reach of arboviruses worldwide, posing growing public health challenges.
Here we go. Another COVID. This is not good. Not good. The World Health Organization has recently introduced updated clinical guidelines and reinforced its global arbovirus initiative to strengthen monitoring, prevention, and coordinated response. The authors call for investment in genomic surveillance, community engagement, and internal cooperation to mitigate future outbreaks.
It's not saying anything about the local agency, the local cities going out and spraying mosquito spray, down the street. When I was a kid, we had trucks that did that up and down the streets in my city.
So they used to do aerial spraying in Los Angeles area. I can't remember if it was for mosquitoes. I think it was for something else. But they would notify everybody. You bring in your pets, bring in your pet food, the water. You don't want to get anything sprayed on. So, yeah, they need to do something because this is not good.
Yeah, but I'm glad you can't go person to person. It doesn't sound like it's like mosquito transmitted by mosquitoes. So
That we know of.
that we know of. So that's a good thing. I mean, it's not person to person. So it's not like someone can jump on an airplane, come across the pond, and then infect someone where it just
Well, what if
spreads.
they got a mosquito in their bag? That's
That
I don't know.
or
let's say,
it gets on the airplane, in the landing gear,
right, or some Nimrod decides to put a half a dozen of these things in some kind of container. I don't know. Scary stuff.
Yeah, and we're not exaggerating that. There's people that's tried to smuggle snakes in a suitcase go through TSA,
Yeah. If it's stupid, people will find a way to do it.
Yeah.
So,
All right, folks, thanks for joining us. We hope this fever doesn't catch us,
yep, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you.